The Curse of Oak Island recap. Mysterious Brooch could rewrite history. On The Curse of Oak Island this week, Rick and Marty Lagina and their treasure hunting team uncovered wood at Smith's Cove that may lead them straight to the long-sought-after money pit. And in an incredible discovery, they also recovered a mysterious leaf and coil brooch, which, like the lead cross found on the island before it, could rewrite history. In the spoils brought up by choice drilling at Smith's Cove last week, the team discovered a small piece of dynamite at a depth of 95 feet, evidence of earlier searcher work. This week, historian Paul Trapman goes through the spoils by hand and finds what are described as good chunks of wood. Are they evidence of a flood tunnel that will lead to the legendary money pit? Geologist Terry Matheson grabs a hunk of the mucky earth and discovers a very exciting find, saying, "Look at that. These are pieces probably of beams." Had they finally located their target at 51 feet? The wooden beams appeared to be hand-cut, a potentially significant clue, as power saws did not become widespread until the early 20th century. They quickly determined that they need to get Rick there. It appears at this point that there could be solid wood all the way down, and Rick says it is certainly an aberration. He is convinced it's a tunnel, but is it original work or searcher work? Regardless, the discovery is regarded as a potentially huge breakthrough. Later, the team show Marty the wood in the war room. He notes it is very similar to the slipway wood discovered last year in what appears to be an incredible ancient wharf. If it is the same age, then this new wood is not searcher and highly significant according to Marty, who wants to test the wood in order to determine its age. Following the war room meeting, Alex Lagina and Peter Fornetti arrive at Smith's Cove as more spoils are come through in the hopes of finding more tunnel wood. Unfortunately, surveying the latest spoils, Matheson declares there is no evidence of a tunnel, and Alex concurs saying, "I don't see any wood." What they have brought up, however, is as an unending supply of mud and clay. It is a disappointing development, but not surprising because they are not entirely certain of the angle the tunnel takes toward the money pit. Later, Crate Tester has the wood sample investigated using C14 analysis, and when he reveals to the team that the test results date the wood to most likely 1735 to 1784, they cheer at the good news. This means the wood predates the money pit by 60 years. Have they indeed located the main flood tunnel? Jack Begley exhorts, "Get right in there, tear this earth up." Marty is taken with his excitement and teases, "Please, get a little enthusiastic," to which Jack replies, "I'll dig by hand if needed." But Marty tempers the mood by saying, "Let's be realistic. The area is fraught with uncertainty." They agree to do more drilling to determine if they can find the flood tunnel, and Rick concludes it's the best clue we've had in terms of finding the money pit. Elsewhere, Rick and Craig meet with landowner Tom Nolan. Based on compelling evidence in the swamp, such as the 200 anomaly impossible stone wharf, they now need to obtain a permit to drain and excavate. Tom confirms that decades ago he and his dad Fred Nolan pulled various inscrutable items out of the bog. Today, the organic overgrowth complicates any work to be done. Craig proposes using a bladder system to form a barrier to keep the water out as the work excavation proceeds.